Hello, Normandale. I'm here in the chapel because I want to begin today with this beautiful tapestry on the wall behind me. Let me show it to you a little more fully. It is based on the verse from Hebrews that talks about the great cloud of witnesses that surrounds us. It's a beautiful image of that thin place between this life and the next. It's one of the many images the scriptures give us of the resurrection, the life everlasting. I wanted to ground us here today because this Sunday in our gospel, a group of Sadducees who do not believe in the resurrection of the dead, they ask Jesus a question in order to test him. And in perfect Jesus fashion, his answer to them is essentially, you're asking the wrong question. You need a bigger imagination. You're thinking about the next life in the terms of this life. And it's so different that you can't even imagine. The point, Jesus essentially says, is that there is life. So let go of the fears and the worries and live this life in hope. Live lives of hopeful action, freed from the worries of the particularities of what the next life will be like. So this Sunday, as we hear that interaction between Jesus and the Sadducees, we are invited as well to stretch our imaginations into thinking about hopeful action, what it looks like to be freed from fear and worry, freed to use all of that energy we usually use for fear and worry, to use that to live in hope and hopeful action, to stretch our imaginations into what God could do through us here in this life, in this world. So this Sunday, we will hear about stretching our imaginations and be invited into that by Jesus. Also this Sunday, after worship, Professor Amy Marga will invite us to stretch our imaginations with regard to Lutheran theology and race in her third presentation at Normandale. Sunday night at 7 o'clock, we have a hymn festival in the sanctuary. It is free, it is for everybody, so come celebrate the importance of music in our faith community. As you're thinking in terms of hopeful action, please note that our Generosity 2026 appeal called Encountering Community is underway. And tonight, Wednesday night, we have a special post-election prayers for peace at 6:30 in the sanctuary. And tonight's community meal is chicken and rice. In the spirit of the Addams family, Wednesdays are for normies, and normies love outcasts. So everyone is welcome to come to dinner to enjoy a meal with the faith community. Choir and children, youth, and family programming are all in full swing tonight. So as you go into the rest of this week, surrounded by the cloud of witnesses, may God stretch your imagination. See you soon.